Merry Christmas, Grandma and Grandpa! You wonder where this voice is coming from. And thank you for your music box. Just listen to this. Grandma and Grandpa, we've got a record of the same music. Listen to this. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
We play games.
Let's have an adventure.
I like to play with Sailor Sam.
Please hold my hand.
I can't break these chains.
Constable Badger sees me safely across the road.
Hello, little girl.
Let's have a party.
Would you like to play with Sailor Sam?
Yes, please.
Radio, ring a happy jingle. Radio, get a happy jingle. Radio, maybe every single care will go. When the radio, your lady,
Brighter weather will spread in during the morning, although still with a few showers. In most places, the showers will die out later, but
It doesn't really matter at all, at all. It doesn't really matter at all, at all.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
It doesn't really matter at all, at all. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, it is, I suppose.
At all, we'll have a ball at all, at all, a ball at all, at all. It doesn't really matter at all.
Shot in Comic Street by two gunmen who walked up behind him and fired at point-blank range.
sugar.
Jalan makan, sipir kita ni kira walau nanti kira. Semua kira pemangkat tu.
Oh, Zulu.
Kau nak karek kerap tu.
Kulu.
Ada luar itu.
Looking at Peter's body with a high this planet.
And believe. I can read
Hey, don't know either. Hi. Oh, I tried it. Fuck it, that's it, Get away. Get away. No. Get away.
Hey, Minnie.
Okay, baby.
Away, away.
How's that bite you?
Away, away.
No, sir, Bob, this is the weather.
Aye, it's good for baling the hay and spreading the slurry.
Aye, I'll hurry get the tractor out. Get the pretties in.
Aye, and I hate 2 hours season of you that are sickly.
Is that right, boys? That's desperate.
Aye, you couldn't bloody watch them.
Get away.
That's a fact.
Is that right?
That's a fact.
Well, but Jesus, I didn't know about that.
Get away.
Honey. Come closer. Don't pull away from me. I've been waiting for you.
Don't touch me. Huh? Give a piece to Winsome name. And sell my birthright to the highest bidder. Should we cut all friendships for a baggy fit? Leave me a small bit of justice and I spit it all out again. Fuck these bastard depressions for the nothing feels they are. Don't touch me, I'm alright. Let's come witch hunting, burning bitches at midday. No. Let's take another slant on it. Right. Take a fling into river ritual territories. Terror. We darken nights of possibilities with our deeds, our obsessions, spilling little secrets for the world to feed on. Can we win this way? Can we get there on time? Do we know the way, or do we improvise on the patch of sacred turf? I'm alright. Old gaslit, fog-bound Belfast streets dip clammily, base and sordid. No one cleans these frigid streets. The street cleaners trudge the gutters, picking money. Leaving paper rubbish, leaving the rest for paper bags sold. They come later to collect limbs. To scream their discontent. Some say they can't take the horror of it. Some say they don't see the horror of it all. Some say there is no horror. The mangled flesh of fetus child still stuck to glossy lip. No, I'm alright. Some say in fetid breath and painted eye that only the few are chosen, that the gods play golf while the world burns, that the space for 20 families blisters in the heat of the boat club disco. What? No. What is the furthest degeneration? Shall we call it dancing the hours away, or sucking a dirty sock? We can't find release in either. We are the damned. Let the damned have the floor for the dance of the dead, this old black and white image of a final play. Don't be fooled by the dialogue. That man takes his side out at night. He packs a powerful bag. He throws a mighty gesture in tiny spaces. No one sees, but the world will know in the morning. See the headline. Big stupid bucket nigger hater dies in Whitechapel. Police dumbfounded. Find the Ripper squad, say we'll get the bastard, don't you worry mate, we'll get the bastard, don't you worry mate, we'll get the bastard. I'm alright, leave me alone. Then down the page, the Oxfam advert, throwing the wrong ball in the wrong game, always on this side of the white line. Never touch the guilty pig men with their care for their own and their sterile love for their hot disinfected breasts and buttocks. Don't you know there's a clean armpit? Don't you just see the fake fitness of fruit juice in your gin and jogging in special clothes that never stick beyond a single body? Don't you know they touch their bodies where the right books tell them to? Don't you know don't you know that finger fits in your man's arse because he read old D.H. Lawrence the night before? Pair of asthma fandom for you, my wife. Don't you know the anathema that rises, you godless man so full of God you don't always suck the proper Bible fit? the last thing in your purple days is to wonder at the man who denounces your ungodly ways. Oh yes, that too, fiery over shit, never expected. Another corpse on someone else's doorstep, and she was such a nice young girl too, the dirty scrubber. She has a different man every night. She'd let anyone ride her, even the black. Ashes to ashes, lust to dust. In the end, we all take the chance. The big knife cuts the path and we all find out what a full moon can do. So howl now and take your chance. There's no consensus on caterpillar tracks. Forget your head. Isn't it all you have? Or is it all you value, little girl? Young legs and tight pants for a rustling of desire. Wait, when my cock defines itself we'll see. When my cock defines itself we'll see, and we'll rip it up geometrically in the alleys of our mind demons. They're real, biting things. We fear them, but we fight them. I'm alright, leave me alone. There's nothing wrong with me.
Paul, everything is checked out. You have nothing to worry about. You sure? Paul, if I thought there was any brain damage, you think I'd keep the secret?
Yeah, fall away. Fuck the Pope and the IRA.
Here am I, a loyal Orangeman, from Ulster shores I came to see my Glasgow brethren of honour and of fame, and to tell them of my forefathers who fought in days of yore, all on the 12th day of July in the sash my father wore. It is old, but it is beautiful, and its colours they are fine. It was worn at Derry of Durham in a skillet and a pine. My father wore it when a youth in bygone days of yore. And it's on the 12th I love to wear the sash my father wore. So here I am in Glasgow, 12 years old.
Have we trials and tribulations? No.
Are you not going to turn it back?
Have we trials and tribulations?
Take me to the...
Where are they coming from? Somewhere in this lab.
Oh, there are only rocks here. Look around. Igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, sedimentary rocks. And rocks don't talk.
Have we trials and tribulations?
Take me to the house, O Lord.
Those are not the words I remember.
But you are not of the same denomination.
postulate the existence of other living organisms.
How do you spell resurrection?
R.
Roger, sir. We've returned to our original position in this location. It's all quiet. Roger on that. Your primary consideration there is for your own safety. Over. From down to one. Vehicle slightly damaged. Over.
For Delta 70, could you say again, cut out at this end, over?
Roger, uniform. Roger, coming down Crummock Street. One stone hit the vehicle, no injuries. Vehicle slightly damaged, though.
Roger, I'm at Alpha Delta 70, uniform right.
Alpha Delta 70 from Alpha Quebec 7. Over. You're not, repeat not, to return to Crummock Street or the vicinity of Soft-Skin vehicle, over. Roger, out.
Copy 8181 from 80, over.
Form from Ebony 5, code 97, over.
Send that number right, over.
0 from 81, send over.
Foxtrot Delta 185, Foxtrot Delta 187, over.
Ebony 6 from Alpha Delta Control, come in, over.
Send over.
Have you completed your... Roger,
Alpha Papa 252 to all Alpha Papa stations on the road. Roger, as soon as we can, we're doing a call. We believe that all our transmissions are being monitored from a street nearby. Be careful as to your locations, over.
You better stop this.
There have been outbreaks of violence in Belfast and several other parts of the province tonight. In the Glen Road in Belfast, a police patrol was fired on and one constable slightly injured. In Crossmaglen, soldiers fired live rounds over the heads of a crowd of youths who were petrol bombing a Saracen. Plastic bullets have been fired at rioting youths in Belfast and in Dungannon, where several cars and lorries were hijacked and set on fire. And near Dungannon, a supermarket has been damaged in a bomb attack. 3 armed men burst into the building at Cabra and placed 3 devices, one of which went off, causing what the police describe as moderate damage. And in Londonderry, a supermarket was attacked with petrol bombs tonight. The checkout area of Superfair in Chantella was destroyed. Also in Derry, a hut belonging to Enterprise Ulster was destroyed by fire. There's been an attempt to set fire to the Great Hall of Queen's University in Belfast. A fire which broke out about half an hour ago is believed to have been started by an incendiary device left in the hall during the day. The fire has now been put out, but it isn't yet known how much damage has been caused. No one was in the hall when the fire started, and no one was hurt. In Coal Island, youths attempted to set fire to a feeding stuffs mill, a bank, and an orange hall. There was trouble, too, in Tomb Bridge, where petrol bombs were thrown at police and soldiers, and plastic bullets were fired. In Dublin, a gang of about 200 youths smashed windows in the centre of the city after a meeting called to commemorate the death of Bobby Sands. The youths, pursued by police wearing crash helmets, threw stones into the Royal Hibernian Hotel and set alight 2 cars. Many windows have been smashed in the main shopping area, including Grafton Street and Dawson Street. In the first interview he's given since Bobby Sands died, the Secretary of State has said that his death changes nothing, nor would the prospect of deaths among the 3 remaining hunger strike change the government's attitude. He was asked by a reporter from the American television network CBS if the creation of a new Republican martyr meant a victory for the hunger strike campaign. Mr. Atkins replied that nobody had won anything. The funeral of Bobby Sands will be on Thursday. It'll be to Milltown Cemetery in Belfast. The body was brought to his parents' home on the Twinbrook estate at Dunmurry this afternoon.
Bobby Sands died on a hunger strike, starved to death for a soldier's rights. Kids on the streets getting ready to fight, and the baton runs of the day. TV and radio playing it down, democracy dies in a martyr's crime. UVF, UDA storming around, and the baton runs of the day. Milkmen die and children are bleeding. The hate and the fear doesn't need any feeding. Doesn't matter where you are, who does the leading, and the baton runs off the day.
Politicians argue their party stance, but they may as well do the Morris stance. Alternative viewpoints just having a chance, and the baton rounds off the day.
Jimmy Parr's bomb went off in his fist. Must have put a flack in the red wire's place. No tears wasted on another hard kiss, and the baton rounds off the day.
Siphoning petrol from overturned cars, contingency plans thought up in bars. State of mind that never heals the scars, and the baton runs off the day.
Get in your tins and store your bread. Just act normal and keep your head. If you go outside, you could end up dead, and the baton rounds off the day.
Every flag in this place is a flag of hate, strengthening views that are long out of date. Inherited warfare, a natural state, and the baton rounds off the day. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. The master's gone away.
I say. Oh, forget it now.
That's a good one. Tell me another one.
No.
Who's there?
Isabel.
Isabel? Isabel who?
Isabel necessary to be in the bicycle.
That's good. Know any more? Right.
Knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor who?
Doctor Who.
Who?
Doctor Who.
Knock.
He's there.
Doctor.
Doctor Who.
I don't know.
Doctor Who.
What?
You just said it. Doctor Who.
I don't know.
You just said it.
Oh, see. That's a good one. Know any more? What was the one about the cat?
I say. What did the cat say when he tries to cross the road?
What does the cat say when he tries to cross the road?
Meow.
That's a good one. Cheerio. That's the end of the tape.
Cheerio.
No, say it right.
Cheerio. That's the end of the tape.
The flesh eaters or carnivores. The wolf.